What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. We are in the FSS ERJ, and we are going to be taking her out on our maiden voyage with the VNAV. I've been lucky enough to be able to be part of the beta team. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. And so, sorry about that. Might have some technical difficulties because we are just now streaming again, getting back into the streaming. So, welcome back. We are in the FSS ERJ. We'll get things going here. Just wanted to make sure that we could hear everything. And we are good to go. Alright, so we've got all that. So let's go ahead and get our active sky going. And let's get say intentions going. Let's get both of those up and running. And alright, so we just need to get our American Virtual Airlines all loaded up and ready to go. And start flight. There we go, that's all good. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and now that we are good to go, let's go ahead and get all of our clearance and get all of that going. So clearance is going to be on. Let's go ahead and we will ask our co-pilot to get that done. And Amanda, would you go ahead and pick up our IFR clearance, please? Alright, let's go ahead and go on over here. Let's go to flight details.
I'll get our IFR clearance from ground.
And
Santa Rosa ground, Envoy 3378. We'd like to receive our IFR clearance. We have India.
Let's see what they tell us. 3015. Let's go and get that all set up. 3015. Don't have my camera set up, so you guys can't quite see the cockpit. But we will get that set up before we can really get going here. So this is just to test everything out.
78 Santa Rosa ground, cleared to Phoenix via the Red 1 departure. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 3000. Expect flight level 350 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 127.8 squawk 4424. And a change to your departure runway this time. You can expect runway 14.
Alright, so we can expect runway 14. 14. Dry. Calculate. Instant. Manifest. We are all good there, so let's go ahead and go on down here and get these all turned up. This is the custom FMS, I guess you would say, and so we will be showing that off a little bit. So alright, let's get to our route and let's go ahead and SDS, and then we are going to go ahead and move on to KPHX. This is our destination. Our alternate is K Tucson. And then our company route is going to be Envoy 3378. Envoy 33.8. And we can go ahead and, whoops, we need to go into our nav. We need to go into nav, data link, and address, and flight plan. Gotta type in our SimBrief username. THOMA.
Ground, good morning, Delta 5515, requesting IFR clearance was filed.
And activate.
I'll grab that clearance.
And so
Give me
let's
just
go
a
ahead
minute.
and go to our departure. It's going to be runway 14.
Seabird
and
5515, request clearance to Salt Lake City.
Redhead.
I'll have your clearance in just a
With the
second.
Hadley transition and hit apply. There we go, and our arrival is going to be runway 8. There we go, and we'll do the ILS, and we will just take vectors, and arrival, and then our star is going to be the hider one with the BLH transition, and hit apply. There we go. And flight plan. So now let's go into our performance initialization, and we'll go ahead and hit send request. And our flight level that we're going to be going up to, let's pull up our OFP. And that is correct. It did grab the right information, so flight level 350. Next, economy, I like to do 0/0.08 on our speed. And that all looks good, so let's go back to our perf and go to takeoff performance. Takeoff performance is all set up, flaps 2. And that all looks good.
Taxi via Zulu, Kilo Alpha Hotel.
Alright, and we are ready for pushback and start. We didn't have anybody with our, we didn't have anybody, excuse me, we didn't have anybody with our GSX loading any passengers or anything like that. Just because this airport, as you guys can see, it's pretty minute. Flew into here last week sometime with this, but just a small little airport up here in Santa Rosa, California, so we're going to be heading out, so let's go ahead and get our push and start. Manny, could you go ahead and get our push and start?
I'll request pushback for us.
Runway 32 taxi via Kilo Zulu Alpha, Alpha 6, November 557,
So
Whiskey
let's go
Lima.
ahead and
Envoy
gotten all of our
3378, we are requesting pushback.
getting our APU turned on, and APU is coming alive down there. I do have this whole cockpit built, and I will show that off whenever I get my camera set back up. I did switch to the right seat. I'm going to get my CFI check ride. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll be doing that. So
November 827, runway 20 taxi via Echo, hold short of runway 32.
now I fly from the right side. So alright, so we've been cleared for push and start. So we can go ahead and
Zulu Alpha Hotel November 827.
let's just try GSS and see what's going push back and departure. Alright, so there
We'll
we're
give
at there.
way to
So
the GA experimental,
let's go.
November
The
557, Whiskey
the
Lima.
iPad over here on
ground,
in the
November
yard, it's not working just yet. I have to get that fixed. So
We are ready for pushback.
alright, let's go ahead and get our ground.
Noah ground,
And we will go ahead
November
and turn off our GPU.
8316 Foxtrot.
And we can go ahead and remove our wheel chocks and disconnect GPU. Disconnecting GPU is all
Piper
good.
16S cleared to Auburn. Radar vectors Snoopy, then as filed. Climb and maintain 4000.
Alright.
Expect 11-1 1000.
So
10
let's go ahead
minutes
and
after
get back to our
departure.
checklist.
Departure on
And once
127.8
those are
squawk
set,
6442.
just set passenger signs are on. Take
Clear
our quick ones, take them off.
radar
Take our
vectors Snoopy,
RTO.
then as filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect 11,000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure is at 127.8, and I'm going to squawk 6442.
So we've got all that.
Runway 20 taxi via Zulu, Kilo Alpha Hotel.
Runway 20 taxi via Zulu Kilo Alpha Hotel Skylark 4 Victor uniform.
Trims are all set. 3.5 is what it said on our performance. So we're good there. Doors and windows. Beacon is on. Transponder that is coming to on. And we are going to go. We'll go to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Where's the parking brakes?
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
We'll go ahead and start our number 2 engine. Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Envoy Air Flight 3378, departing from Sonoma County Airport.
Baron 802 ready to taxi.
Sky Harbor International Airport. Our estimated flight
Baron
time is
802, runway 20
approximately
taxi via Romeo Alpha
1
Hotel.
hour. We kindly ask that you pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration.
taxi via Romeo Alpha Hotel Baron 802.
Frequent flyers. Please direct your attention to the front of the cabin as we demonstrate how to fasten, adjust, and open your seatbelt. Remember, your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. At this time, please return your seat backs and tray tables to the upright position and ensure that your window blinds
engine
are
number 2 to
open
come
for takeoff
online.
and landing.
Not what's going on with the rudder pedals, but
Electronic devices must be set to flight mode.
November 587, ready to taxi.
Laptops should be securely
November
stowed
587,
during
runway
each
20 taxi via Zulu Kilo Alpha
engine number
Hotel.
1 and number 2 is on, so we'll go ahead and start engine number 2 and number 1.
In the event that oxygen masks are needed, they will drop automatically. To use them,
There's what we've been waiting to see, that
VNAV.
VNAV. That's what we like to see.
And breathe normally. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat or between the seats. To put on the life vest,
ground.
pull it over
November
your head,
72 Mike
fasten
Echo
it,
with uniform,
inflate it,
ready to
or
copy
answer it
IFR
here.
clearance.
Special
Hydraulic
life
pressure
vests
number
for
3 is coming
children.
online.
Floor level lighting will guide you
Santa Rosa
through
ground,
the
wings west 4304, request IFR clearance to Los Angeles.
Parking brake.
Parking brakes are set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine
And we
start.
do have a good engine start, so we'll go ahead and let them know that we have a good engine start.
If any electronic
Confirm
Cockpit to
getting
ground.
start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright. And then go back to our checklist. We get flaps set to 2. Flaps are set to 2. APU, we don't need that anymore, so we'll go ahead and turn that off. APU is off. Hydraulic pumps is on. Flight controls, let's go ahead and check out flight controls. Down here on this, which I will do manual run
Unlocking
on
gear.
the cockpit. So, flight controls, full deflection, left and right. Elevator is working, and rudders are working. Flight controls are full, correct? Back to our status page, and we'll go ahead and go on into our maps. I like to take off the navigate and airports.
Disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright, and APU is shutting down for the ICAS. It's the only ICAS message we have. The takeoff data has already been reviewed, and we will get all of that as we start to taxi on it. So we should be getting Alpha 4 here. Uh-oh, we are in the way of this guy. Uh-oh. I don't know where this guy's planning on going, but he just happened to appear right in front of us. And Amanda, can you go ahead and get our taxi clearance?
I'll get our taxi clearance now.
9 Romeo, ready to taxi.
Alright, sterile cockpit's coming online.
Santa Rosa ground, envoy 3378, ready
Nose
to
light
taxi.
and
We have
taxi lights
Victor.
are all on.
Envoy 3378, runway 14 taxi via Zulu Kilo Alpha Alpha 1.
Zulu,
Crusader 9 Romeo, runway 20 taxi via
Kilo.
Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel.
Alpha.
Runway 14. Zulu, Kilo, Alpha, Alpha 1.
So we're going to have to do a 360 right here. Get out of this guy's way too.
Bravo, ready to taxi.
Don't know that we're going to be able
runway
to
20 taxi via Kilo Alpha Hotel.
flip all the way around, but we're going to try it.
Runway 20 taxi via Kilo Alpha Hotel Victor Tango Yankee Lima Bravo.
I should have went the other way on it, but alright, here we go.
Good morning, Santa Rosa ground. Beechcraft 251 Tango looking to pick up IFR to San Jose International.
Let's get
Clearance
back
on
over
request.
here
Stand by.
Center line.
Cleared to San Jose, vector to Rosa, then that's
Check.
found 4,000 and 3,000 10 minutes after 127.8, squawk 4662, Beechcraft 251 Tango.
I was actually flying in real life yesterday and saw these exact planes out of my home airport here in Springfield. Clear out there to the left. Get around over here to runway 14. And we are on Alpha and all the way down to Alpha 1. That's what they gave us. There's a plane departing there. It's a little different flying from the right seat, but this is where we're going to spend most of our time for the next good couple, 2 or 3 years. Alright, here's our hold short lines. Let's go ahead and stop here. And can you contact tower and let them know we are holding short of runway 14, ready for our departure. And we'll go ahead and set our...
I'll contact tower now.
And we're gonna go... Landing lights on, strobes coming
Tower,
on.
Envoy 3378. Holding short of runway 14, ready to depart.
Envoy 3378, Santa Rosa Tower, no delay. Embraer 75 on a 6-mile final runway 14, winds calm. RNAV red, cleared for takeoff.
Alright. RNAV red, here we go.
Contact departure.
Can't see anybody out there, but we said no delay, so let's
RNAV red, cleared for
get going.
takeoff. Envoy 3378.
And we will arm our throttles. And we did hit the takeoff config, but they don't quite have that going just yet, so... And here is our 14. No delay. Here we go. Engines are stable. 50% all the way up to takeoff thrust set. Airspeed's alive.
80 knots.
Those are 80 knots. Holding center line. 100 knots cross checked.
25, Juliet, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Rotate. This is a small airport. You should have seen me trying to come in on this thing. It was...
Piaggio 7, Juliet Lima.
Had to come
Contact
in and
departure.
land perfectly good. Land on the touchdown spot, aiming points. Gear up. And we've
Horizon
got
Air
about 11
2037, winds calm, runway 14, cleared to land.
transponder settings.
Horizon Air 2037.
There we go.
Envoy
And we can
3378, contact
engage
departure on
autopilot.
127.8.
Autopilot's
Switching
on.
to departure on 127.8. Envoy 3378.
And we are on our way to Redhead.
Oakland Center, Envoy 3378. Good afternoon, climbing through 2000.
Envoy 3378, Oakland Center, radar contact, climb via the SID.
Climb via the SID. Envoy 3378.
Climb via the SID. Alright, so we can go ahead and get to 11,000. Altitude 11,000. And we can go ahead and hit flight level change. And up we go. That'll pitch us up as we are direct.
Frontier Flight 4830, cleared for the cocktail for arrival into Las Vegas.
Descending to flight level 260. Cleared for the cocktail for arrival into Las Vegas Frontier Flight 4830.
Beautiful sight out there. Looking off into the sunset. As we're climbing on up, everything's looking smooth. So we can go ahead and flaps are coming up. What is set flaps 1. Get us stabilized. And then flaps 2. And APU is off, flaps are up, gear is up. Alright, after takeoff checklist is complete, and we're getting ready to go through 6,000. Let's check our cabin rate, and cabin is pressurizing just fine.
Frontier Flight 4830, contact Los Angeles Center on 124.625.
After 11,000, above 11,000, we can go up to flight level 200. So let's go ahead and go up to flight level 200. Alright, we're coming up on Redhead, and then we're going to be making a left turn to Bayron.
Piper 16F approved.
Go
Resume all
ahead and get some
navigation.
playlist going, with some music.
All navigation for Piper 16 Foxtrot. Oakland Center, Piper 16 Foxtrot. Request to lower up. Request direct to Popes. Piper 16F, descend and maintain 8,000. Cleared direct to Popes.
Dear guests, the lavatories are now available. You may use approved electronic
Above 10,000, you can go ahead and turn our lighting lights off.
Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy your flight. Go ahead and sync up our heading bag. All synced up and coming up on our 18,000, so get ready to set standard. And let's go ahead and double check the checklist. Landing gear is up, APU is off, fin slats and flaps are up and clean. One thing that they did do as well is nice little, you can go to the plan and go to check out your plan that you check all your waypoints, and then now you can go down in here and click on this dial. So it's just going to be this dial right here will move you along your waypoints. I've set up a little Knobster for that, so you can go through and check your whole route all the way into PHX, which looks pretty good. And then you can click on the inner knob. This outer knob here does your waypoints, and then this does your zoom. So you can zoom in to each waypoint as we come on in. So we've got idle and all the way in. Then check our waypoints out. Punt, type, Buggo, Jamil was up, and then on in. So plane looks good. Don't have any issues with that. So now we can go to flight level 200. It's set to climb, so we'll go ahead and climb on up to our flight level 350.
3378, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain flight level 350. Envoy 3378.
And there we go. Been cleared all the way up to our cruising altitude. As we're out here over the ocean, we're coming off to this side. We'll be able to possibly see some San Francisco.
Envoy 3378, direct KX, then as filed, please.
Direct KX. There we go.
978, flight level 360. Connie 978, radar contact.
And that gave us direct KX, so we are now on our way directly to KX. And yes, the direct 2 is working great. That was a good direct. So props to FSS. It's been a really fun plane. Like I said, I did get to try out the beta, or the custom FMS when they were doing the beta. I'm on the beta team, and it's been a really fun plane to fly. Let's put it this way: I got for Christmas I got a Airbus side stick. But now that we have VNAV in this airplane, it's just so much fun to fly that I haven't even really messed with the side stick yet. Messing with the Phoenix. I've flown the Phoenix many times, you guys can see on the channel, but this plane's been a lot of fun to fly, and it's a little bit something different because I built all of the instruments myself. I think we can put them out. I think I can put them up here and show you guys a little bit. So yeah, so here we go. Let's just stick these up here on the screen for now. Don't have the overhead on here, but yeah, so I have all these instruments that you can see on the screen. Yep. So I have all these screens here, the FMS. I'll show you that a little bit. So I have, this is on a excuse me, this is on a 15.5-inch WiMAX touchscreen. So these are all touch screens that I can use to click on each one of these. Use the radios for the McDo for the captain side and the first officer side. Got all the engines, the takeoff button, and the radio panel. And then this is where I was staying. So whatever's highlighted in yellow, the Knobster is going to turn the dial. And so if I let's just say that I wanted to do the MFD, I would just click on that, and that will turn the dial. Do you have the volumes working where you can change volumes? But this will control the zoom level, and then this controls the waypoints. So two different registers to be able to change the waypoints and the zoom. And so that's for the MFDs that I have for the McDo's. That's on a 15.5-inch WiMAX. And on my other one, this is the this is the left side, so this would be off to my left screen. This is a 22-inch screen. And so we've got the first officer's EPIS, and then we've got the autopilot. Still working on the chrono. It's a little difficult. And then you've got all the different buttons, the trim, the auto brake, and the ground proximity, the standby. And then these are just windows that are popped out. So, and then the MFD. This is what the MFD looks like. I originally made these. This angle is wrong. It needs to be flipped around for the first officer side. So the little pictures down in the bottom right, the build and that kind of stuff. This is not that build. This is just a screen. That was just a screenshot of an old one that's putting it to make it look like that. But so I've got the first officer's EPIS, and then all the different panels popped out for that. And then I can change this real quick, and I'll show you guys just the overhead panel. It's not that one. It is. Let's try that one. Nope. For some reason, it's not one to show that one. Not sure why. But yeah. So I do have a full overhead panel. Looks just like that above my head. And like I said, we will get that set up soon enough and show you guys that and get the camera set up to show you guys the cockpit of the layout and everything. So it's been a fun project building it all. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun.
That's correct. 525 Charlie Juliet.
And departing runways 26.
525 Charlie Juliet. Climb and maintain flight level 430.
Visibility 10.
Climb and maintain flight level 430, 525 Charlie Juliet.
10,000 feet. Temperature 15. Dew point 6. Altimeter 3013. Density altitude 0 feet. Advise on initial contact you have information Kilo. Salinas Municipal Airport, information Kilo. 0053 Zulu.
We don't really care about the weather for whatever airport that was. Getting a little bit of clouds here. So it's getting a little bit cloudy, which is alright. So I got a question for everybody. Which do you guys particularly like? Do you like using the passive with active sky, or do you like having the active sky preset control where it controls all of it? Let me know in the comments what you guys prefer.
Dear guests, the cabin crew will now begin the snack and beverage service. We have some delicious options for you, including our signature tacos and refreshing beverages. After the service, selected items from the Envoy Air shop will be available for your convenience. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy.
Oakland Center, Air Canada 559, flight level 360. Air Canada 559, radar contact.
So this is what the weather looks like with this active sky, and then if we put it into passive mode, let's see what happens. And it's back to clear. Oh, there we go, there's some clouds. Okay, let's leave it on passive, what do you say?
I had a radio malfunction. I was originally talking to a different control center here. I am clocking 6534. And I do have an IFR flight plan filed. Destination is San Francisco. Could you please confirm and or get me back on track with the IFR I'm on?
American 2319er Oakland Center, cleared to San Francisco. Direct yaw, then is filed. Squawk 6412 and ident.
American 2319, flight level 204 on descent. Via the Begda 3 arrival for San Francisco ILS, runway 28 right. And then maintain 3000. I'm going to go ahead and follow my Bravo Delta Echo Golf Alpha 3 arrival procedure, if that's okay with you.
Forgot to hit standard and climb through 18,000. And we are on our way to kayaks. We've got about 60 nautical miles, about 8 minutes to go until we get there. Let's see if we can take a gander out here. Back behind us is, man, look at that beautiful bird. Back over there's San Fran. And right underneath us, back over here.
Southwest 507 cleared for the MSFS arrival into Oakland.
Descending to flight level 250. Cleared for the MSFS arrival into Oakland, Southwest 507.
Oakland Center, SkyWest 3209, flight level 340. SkyWest 3209, radar contact.
Such a fun airplane to fly. FSS did a really good job so far. It's been a great airplane, great aircraft to fly. Does it have some quirks? Yeah, just like anything. It's a simulator.
SkyWest 5301, contact Oakland Center on 132.905.
132.905, SkyWest 5301.
One thing we can do is make sure we like that, hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell. Helps the channel grow. I appreciate it. We're just cruising off at on our way to kayaks. And so let's go ahead and start getting ready somewhat for the descent. It's not for a while. Top descent's not going to be for probably another 30 minutes. So let's take a look at our arrival. And so we're in a flight plane, go on down here, bring you guys along. And so we're going to be coming in at the BLH Life VOR, and our first restriction is going to be flight level 250 at SCO. So let's make sure that we have SCO, which is SCOL, which is at flight level 250, which is perfect. And then we get 280 knots, which we're good there. So then we've got Spink at flight level 240, which is good and set up inside of there. And then we've got Smyrna at flight level 220, and then we've got Hyder at flight level, in between flight level 190 and 15,000. We'll go ahead and put in the 15,000. Set that up and activate that. And then
SkyWest 3407 cleared for the Surfer 4 arrival into San Francisco.
11,000, so we'll go ahead and just
down to flight level 230. Cleared for the Surfer 4 arrival into San Francisco, SkyWest 3407.
And then punt is at 10,000. like that. And then we've got down to 8, 7, 6, and then 5 at category. So we've got Tyke, and then we've got Tesla, and then we've got Felgo at 6,000, and then we've got Kagor, and then at 5,000, and then we've got Jamil, which is going to be the ILS 8. So I'll go ahead and set that up inside of here.
Oakland Center, Skywest 3407, flight level 340.
Good.
Skywest 3407, radar contact.
Jamil at 4,000. And then rise up at 3,000. Perfect. Alright, so we've got the arrival all set up inside of our FSS. And now we just gotta worry about the speed restrictions. We're going just to the north of Las Vegas as we go through. I think we forgot to do it, so I think we forgot to shut our door. We sure did.
Hey, Captain, First Officer, would you like anything to drink or a small snack? By the way, I heard the developer who programmed the AI for our crew has a great sense of humor. Did you consider it a joke that he thinks we need more taco options?
We're at kayaks, and we're going to left turn there onto motion. Thank you very much, Lisa, but I think I'm good for right now.
Acknowledged, Captain. Let me know.
Southwest 1490 cleared for the Sweeter 4 arrival into Capital.
Down to flight level 250. Cleared for the Suitor 4 arrival into Capital Southwest 1490.
Southwest 4276 cleared for the Sweeter 4 arrival into Capital.
Down to flight level 250, cleared for the Suitor 4 arrival into Capital Southwest 4276.
Envoy 3378, contact Oakland Center on 128.7.
Switching to Oakland Center on 128.7. Envoy 3378. Oakland Center, Envoy 3378. Good evening, flight level 350. Envoy 3378, Oakland Center, good evening.
Looks like it's going to be right about where the black BOR is. So Looks like they're heading back. Last couple of times I've flown with the same intentions, so put me off of the approach or the arrival and started giving me vectors.
Oakland Center Plaza 4296 Tango at 120.
Experience flying
Pilatus 96 Tango, roger.
Jets and stuff like that.
Oakland Center Plaza 4296 Tango, can I continue my descent?
We don't want to really fly around
Pilatus 96 Tango, climb and maintain flight level 220.
To real life as far as getting pulled off of the arrival and into the vectors to the final approach fix. So I'm sure it's probably pretty real. I would think that you'd fly at least 90% of the arrival, would be my guess, but I could be wrong. A little bit of turbulence, so I don't even leave that fasten seatbelt sign on.
United 1363 cleared for the Surfer 4 arrival into San Francisco.
Descending to flight level 220. Cleared for the Surfer 4 arrival into San Francisco, United 1363.
Oakland Center, Southwest 1547, flight level 360.
Southwest 1547, radar contact.
Skywest 3522, radar contact.
Probably go ahead and take the time of day and extend it more to daytime. There we go. Put it more towards daytime. It's more fun for you guys to enjoy looking outside and seeing everything in the daytime than it is at nighttime. It's just a black screen at that point for you guys, which is no fun. Nice little bit of turbulence up here. A little bit of light chop happening. Need to update my music playlist for you guys, because I think this is the same playlist that I had way back when, and I think it's
United 1248 cleared for the Silken 6 arrival into San Jose.
Too many times, so it's time to update that.
Down to flight level 190. Cleared for the Silken 6 arrival into San Jose, United 1248.
coming up on Lotion, and then we've got Vernon, which is next. Got about 120 miles to go.
Approach, we're going to hold at Guy. November 43 Mike. A firm will hold at Guy.
November 43 Mike, hold at Guy approved. Report when ready to proceed.
Also did get on here putting the TCAST on. Turn the TCAST on, and turn it off, down here below. Weather radar I don't think is quite working just yet. Yeah, weather radar's not quite working. I believe it works up here, just go up in here and get the weather. So that's working. Checklist, it'd be cool to eventually get this working. I don't know FSS has any plans for that. I know that right now they've been concentrating and working very hard on getting us the VNAV, which they did do. And it's awesome. It'd be pretty cool to be able to upload some checklists and hear what's going on. That's what I felt about the checklist.
Southwest 1652, radar contact.
Oakland Center, Southwest 382, flight level 320.
Those are just qualities of life.
Southwest 382, radar contact.
Stiff crosswind right now. We've got a 70 knot crosswind coming from the right.
1743, flight level 290.
And sure, just a little bit we'll be turning more towards the, back to the east. Remember that'll give us a little bit bigger tailwind. Right now our ground speed's about 455, short air speed's about 465. And indicated is 272. And fuel looks like we're burning right now about 2660 pounds per hour. We've got 8,470 remaining on board, 4,000 in each tank. Got plenty to get us home. Okay, go ahead and set up our minimums on here. Minimums for this approach is going to be 1368. We could probably get it done a bit more fun. We'll do that on the stream sometime soon. Is shooting an RNAV approach. Now that we have a VNAV and all that into it, we should be able to shoot those. I believe they said that we could, so we'll have to do that sometime. It'll be kind of fun. Do something different other than an ILS. Decision altitude is going to be 1368.
United 469, contact NorCal approach on 128.325.
128.325, United 469.
1368 is set up in the barrel. Minimums to set up. And right now, Utah at PHX is 151 Zulu. They've got light winds, 10 statute miles of visibility, fuel at 20,000, broken at 25,000, temperature 19, dew point 1, altimeter 3012.
contact Los Angeles Center on 127.1.
That's
Switching
us.
to Los Angeles Center on 127.1. Envoy 3378.
Amanda's got it for us.
Los Angeles Center,
Amanda's
Envoy
pretty good.
3378. Good
Amanda
morning,
should be
level
the
flight
captain
level
now, so-
350.
Since I'm the first officer.
Envoy 3378, Los Angeles Center, good morning.
There's another jet. Just take a look and see if we can find them. There they go. So someone leaving maybe out of LA? Yeah, no, that wouldn't be LA. So LA's pretty far. Still a pretty ways out there in front of us, so. Wasn't very cloudy, so we were able to see Burbank and all that as we were coming through. And we flight up here. We flew us up there, and like I said, it was a pretty crappy day when we flew in. It was, clouds are about 400 feet to the ILS. So it was quite the funny little approach. But now we're on our way back. We are flying with the American Virtual Airlines. It's really, really cool. Been with them for a while, off and on. So.
Southwest 685, radar contact.
Los Angeles Center, Southwest 1335, flight level 340.
Southwest 1335, radar contact.
Los Angeles Center, American 2450, flight level 320.
American 2450, Los Angeles Center, good morning.
Angeles Center, American 3065, flight level 340.
American 3065, radar contact.
Los Angeles Center, SkyWest 193, flight level 340.
SkyWest 193, radar contact.
Just cruising along here on our way to Blair, which is at about 33 miles, about 4 minutes. And then we will be on our way. We should start to see, which is going to be cloudy, so we won't be able to see, but up over here to our right, up in here will be actually probably going to be more like over here, but up here is LA.
Los Angeles Center, Piper 5396
Give you a
Tango
little
at
bit of
7000.
context of where we are in the air.
Piper 5396 Tango, Los Angeles Center, good morning. Altimeter 29901.
Los Angeles Center, Piper 5396 Tango requesting descent to 2000.
Piper 96 Tango, descend and maintain 2000.
Shit aren't working just yet. Comment, let me know where you're from, say hello. We are on our way to PHX in the FSS ERJ 175, doing some envoy flights. She's a beaut.
Center, Delta 2130, flight level 210.
Just past BLH.
Delta 2130, radar contact.
VNAV path down. Looks like when we get to, fuel predictions are right, when we get to Phoenix, we should have about 2,200 pounds of fuel remaining.
Roger, maintain flight level 310.
Flight level 310, American 754. Expect the ILS 24 right via the Ironman 2 arrival, American 754. Descend via the Ironman 2 arrival, altimeter 2983, American 754.
Alright, then return on to heading direct to BLH, Blythe, VOR. Somebody else. Up there in the sky. I don't know who it is, but somebody else. See if we see him on TCAS. Nope, we sure don't. Don't know what's up with all this, but. Ways up there. No worries. Alright, so it looks like we've got about 18 minutes to BLH, and then we will start our descent. Let's see what they're thinking. They're thinking that we should start our descent in about 23 minutes. We might have to opt for a little bit sooner descent, but we'll see.
Los Angeles Center. Expect the Hyder 1 arrival. BLH transition. Plan for descent in maybe 20 minutes.
Having group is the sample landing.
Expecting the Hyder 1 arrival. BLH transition. Planning for descent in about 20 minutes. Envoy 3378.
That's what we'll be expecting, ladies and gentlemen. Back over here is LA. Back off to back over in here. As we fly on over.
contact. Maintain SL 390.
Roger, maintain flight level 290,
American 211. All right, when you're ready, contact Los Angeles Center on 133.75.
133.75, American 211, so on.
We are on our way to the Blythe transition of Blythe on VOR.
Descending to flight level 280. Cleared for the Center 5 arrival into San Bernardino, Hawaiian 2609.
Before we get there.
Los Angeles Center, Skywest 5851, flight level 360.
Skywest 5851, radar contact.
Roger that. Any chance you have winds at Santa Paula? Caravan 51 Quebec, winds at Santa Paula are 300 at 22. Roger, thank you for the winds, 51 Quebec. Caravan 51 Quebec, what's your final?
Still got about 9 more minutes till we get to BLH, and then it looks like our top of descent, so we'll go ahead and put in our first altitude restriction, which is going to be flight level 250, which is going to be Skull, so we'll go ahead and put in our 250 into our, which you guys can't see that, so we went ahead and put in our altitude at 250 right there, and eventually this will turn into half, and you'll see a little magenta line, and it'll come up here, and once that little star snowflake gets here, we'll follow it on down, and it'll bring us to Skull and our flight level 250 that we have set up on the FMS ship. That's what we're planning on.
Contact Los Angeles Center on 128.15. Delta 773 cleared for the Angel 4 arrival into Los Angeles.
Switching to Los Angeles Center on 128.15. Envoy 3378.
Vision 2 Golf Papa Heavy. Contact Los Angeles Center on 126.35.
Los Angeles Center, Envoy 3378. Good morning, flight level 350.
Envoy 3378, Los Angeles Center, good morning.
Sorry, I was just getting my stream deck all set back up. I was using Streamlabs, but I was having trouble with that before I started streaming today, so we went back to old trusty OBS and going back to the OG. So it looks like we've got about 37 miles till we get to Blythe, and then it looks like maybe 10 miles after Blythe we should start our descent on down. So let's go ahead and get a quick peek at the weather, see if anything's changed. So it's looking like it's 3013, and looks like it's cloudy. Our winds are 100 knots. Let's go ahead and get this put in here. So let's go ahead and bring you guys along with us. So we'll go ahead and look down here.
Piper 49 Tango, say again.
Perf, and we're going to go ahead and go to landing.
991, 549 Tango.
We're going to the landing initialization.
549 Tango.
Our landing weight, we can get that from OFP, which our landing weight's going to be approximately 67,985. So 67,985 is going to be our landing weight. And our temperature is 18 in Phoenix. And our wind is 100 at 5. And we are going to be doing a Cat 1 or Cat 2. We'll just do a Cat 1. You can't, let's say that plane does do a Cat 2. But I don't like setting all that stuff up because you got to do the first officer side and you got to do the co-pilot side. Hopefully, eventually FSS will put in there where you can link the two together to where you don't have to set both of them. But we'll need time. So, and icing, no, we're not going to have any icing. And you can go into this, or you can go in, that's where you do the Cat 2, Cat 3, steep, auto land, all that stuff. So, we'll leave it on the Cat 1. And landing, and it's going to be our VNAV, it's going to be visual running center. Let's go to landing initialization, and our runway heading, our approach course is going to be 078, so that is right. And here we go. There we go, got our all set up. And that's set up for our performance. So let's go ahead and check our descent checklist. Our descent checklist, and lights and seatbelts. Seatbelt signs are on. We left them on so we were getting some turbulence a little earlier. And then altimeters, we'll get those set. I always usually put the standby in, and it's 3013, so I'll go ahead and put that in the standby, just so we don't forget what that was. So that's all set. Landing down, we've already reviewed all that. And auto brake, we'll go ahead and get that set once we start our descent time down. We'll get that seatbelts. Those are already fastened, and approach briefing is complete. So right now what we're looking for is down here on our VFD, looking for the little snowflake in our path to change over to path, and that
Southwest 621, contact Albuquerque Center on 126.45.
Shouldn't come in just yet. We're still
126.45.
11 miles from Blythe, and then it looks like there's a little bit left after. As soon as we get shortly after Blythe is when we'll start our descent time down. And we can descend, we've already heard from, they told us to expect to descend via the harder one arrival, so ATC has, so we're good to go ahead and start our descent whenever that time comes. And when we're ready to start our descent, we will go ahead and pause the music.
Los Angeles Center, Kodiak 116 Papa Romeo at 12,000.
Kodiak 116 Papa Romeo, Los Angeles Center, roger.
And we did get a preview that just popped up.
Kodiak 6 Papa Romeo, contact Los Angeles Center on 133.55.
The track is active, saying that it is captured the vertical track.
Kodiak 6 Papa Romeo.
And now we're just waiting for it to come in. I believe we would have to ask a real ERJ pilot. Maybe they could let us know if they happen to watch this, what that VTA means. I would assume that that's what it means. Vertical track is active. I was in standby. So zoomed in to about 5 miles, and it does say we've got flight level 250 in the magenta just underneath or above our VTA, saying that it is captured, and that's what it knows it's going to go down to. And there's our path, and now we've captured, we've got the little diamond, so I know the snowflake, that's the ERJ. And it is starting our descent, so we're descending right now about 2,000 feet per minute, and on our way down, started our descent, and on down we go. So I'll leave it here for you guys, so you guys can kind of see what's going on with this, and how we go down. Leave it set like this for you. slowing down, and then after we get past Skull, as you can see, our spink is flight level 240. So I would assume that we will not quite have such a big descent rate. And now that we have started our descent, we'll go ahead and turn on our auto brake to medium. Auto brake is set to medium. And then after we get past Skull, we can go ahead and set to flight level. Let's just see if we set it to flight level 240. It should stop us at Skull at 250, and then should slow the descent rate to continue on past Skull. I believe that's the way it works. I know that's the way it should work, but I believe that whenever I flew this on the way up there, it does do that. So you can go on down past, and it should hold you at your altitude. Now it doesn't, even though we have auto throttles, it doesn't hold our speed for us. So sometimes you do have to deploy the speed brakes to get underneath, you know, your 280 or whatever. It'll try to slow down, but sometimes it's just not going to. Whereas in the Phoenix, I know that if you're slowing down and it's going faster than what it needs, it needs more drag. So this one doesn't quite tell you that. You just got to pay attention to that. I don't fly this in the real world, so I can't tell you how accurate that is or not accurate, but that's the way this airplane goes. So we just need to make sure we're paying attention to the speed. So 274 is what we're programmed in the FMS. If we go to our approach plate, we need to be under 280 knots at Skull. And that VTA, vertical track active, is picking up. It's knowing that we should be stopping. Let's see if it stops at the 2500, which we're at Skull, and nope, it just kept on going through Skull. So I know it didn't. Now we're coming up on it. So now see, you can start to see that diamond starting to go up on us a little bit, and it's slowing the descent rate. And it's captured at flight level 250. Let's see, we're at past Skull, and now it's 240, and now it's going to continue on down, following the path. It should, we're at and it should keep on going down to flight level 220. Speak says flight level 240. Oh, that was 250, so yeah, we should be going down. Now we should be going down to flight level 220. And there it's captured the path. We've got path on our heads-up display. And the magenta line, or the magenta diamond, is right dead smack center, and we're starting our descent, which is good.
Uniform checking in, flight level 280. Duke 536 Whiskey Uniform, Los Angeles Center. Roger.
After Spink,
Duke 536 Whiskey Uniform, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Down to that, and then after Snowing, we have swing, which we don't have a restriction, but we do have Hydro, and we need to be at 265, so we might have to manually put in 265, we'll see. but we need to be at flight level, or actually not flight level, be 15,000, and that's when we want to set our altimeters. Right now we've got seatbelt signs are all on. We don't install our cockpit just yet. Starting to capture the flight level
220. Los Angeles Center. Contact Albuquerque Center on 126.45.
Contacting Albuquerque Center on 126.45. Envoy 3378. Albuquerque Center, Envoy 3378. Good afternoon, descending flight level 230.
Envoy 3378, Albuquerque Center, good afternoon.
Going down to flight level 220, and then after Smyrna we need to be below that, so after Smyrna we can go down to 15,000, so we're going to put 15,000 in there, because we were at 5.5 miles, or 5 miles from Smyrna. Smyrna.
Delta Lima, switch over to Los Angeles Center on 127.525 when you can.
On 127.525. Comanche 8 Delta Lima.
Delta 2375, contact Phoenix, approach on 128.65.
Approach 12865, 2375.
We need to be at 265, so we'll go ahead and manually put in 265 on our speed. Start slowing us down to 265. Then at Gila, we need to be at 250 knots. So let's slow it down slowly and surely. And we're coming through 18,000 feet. We'll go ahead and turn on our steering cockpit, and we'll let the flight attendants know. Double tap with the attendant call button. Let them know, and now we're below that, so we can go ahead and put in our bar, which is 3013. Set on the first officer's or pilot's captain side, and 3013 for us. And set twice. Go Yes, that is what the altimeter is in Phoenix. So. Coming through 16,500 or 15,000, and then we can go on down to Gila at 11,000. So we'll go ahead and put in 11 because we are pretty much at Hider. We've got 1,000 to go. We've got 3.5 nautical miles. I think we're going to be just fine. So we'll go ahead and go on down to 11, and let's go ahead and slow our speed.
Envoy 3378, Albuquerque Center, contact Phoenix approach on 124.1.
Down to 250.
Switching to Phoenix approach on 124.1. Envoy 3378.
And watch it give us a different runway.
Phoenix approach, Envoy 3378. Good afternoon, descending 16,000.
Envoy 3378, Phoenix approach, expect the ILS runway 26 approach into Phoenix.
There we go. Knew that would happen. Right. Let's go on down here. And let's go to arrival.
Expecting the ILS runway 26 approach into Phoenix. Envoy 3378.
Arrival. It's going to be the star. It's going to be the outer arm with the BLH transition. And hit apply. And then let's go to our flight plan. And then we've got Gila. And then we've got Agala. And at flight level 11,000. So it would be 11,250 knots. So we did change it around and handled it just fine. So nice work to FSS. We do need to change it over outbound, so we're going to be swapping approaches to ILS 26. ILS 26, and we're going to go final. Nothing's really changed too much, just got a different ILS, different runway, but that's what they're landing, that's what we're going to land, so we handled it just fine. So we've got Chavo, and then at 9,000, and then 7,000 at Renault, so we are all good, coming up on 12,500 for 11,000, still on our path. In VNAV, you know, it does say 17,000, but we need to be below 17,000, in between 17 and 11 at Gila, which we've got 1.2 miles, we are at 250 knots, and we're at 12,000, so we're in between our altitude restriction that we've been given. And when we get to Avalon, we need to be at 14,000 and 11,000, between 14,000 and 11,000, so we should be able to abide by that restriction as well. Let us know we've got 1,000 to go till we're at 11,000. Altimeters are all set. Weather hasn't changed since we put it into the Medusa with the FMS, so we're good on that. Let's go to our performance. Let's go to landing. Still hasn't given us a visual approach speed, which I don't know if that's something that will happen once we activate the approach. Sometimes it seems like it's in there, sometimes it doesn't, so I'm sure that's a user error. So on the way to Agua. And coming up on our 11,000, so we should level off here. There's our level off, it's been captured. And engine should start revving up, spinning up, or spooling up to maintain 250 knots as they are. Well, that's good. So Auto brake is set. We've got our seatbelts. Those are already fastened. Approach brief has been completed. And the flight attendants has been notified. And once we get to Lamel, that's when we will let our flight attendants know that they need to take their seats for landing. Approach course is going to be 258, which is correct. Our minimums for this is going to be 1385, which we need to change that because we have 1368, so 1385. And that's all good in the hood. And frequency is going to be 111.75, and that is programmed into there, so we were good there.
Envoy 3378, descend via Hydra 1 for the ILS runway 26 approach into Phoenix. Altimeter 3015.
Descend via Hydra 1 for the ILS runway 26 approach. Altimeter 3015. Envoy 3378.
And then once we get to Chavo, we can go down to 9. So let's put in 9, and that should bring us down. Altitude is captured at 11,000. We can go down to 9 once we pass Agua, which is in 8 miles, which is 2 minutes. One thing we didn't do was brief the missed approach. So we missed approach is going to be climbing straight out to 2500, then a right turn and climbing to 5000, heading 030, and we are going to hold at the PXR. Looks like the Advent fix, and we will hold there. On an inbound 156 and outbound at 336. So climb straight ahead to 2500, 5000. Don't see any clouds really in sight, so we should be good. We've got Phoenix there off of our left. You see it right down in here. So South Mountains right here. As we come on in. Coming up on Agua, and then at Agua we should be able to go on down to 9,000. There's our path, bringing us on down to be at 9,000, and at 9,000 I believe we got to be at 210, which is correct. We need to be at 210, so let's go into perf. And we're going to landing and approach speed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and are now beginning our approach to Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport.
And that'll slow us down to the 210 that we need to be
kindly
at.
ask that you return to your seats, stow your tray tables, and fasten your seatbelts. Please note that the use of the lavatories is no longer allowed. Thank you for your cooperation.
And below 10,000, we need to turn on all of our lights. Go ahead and turn those on. We're right at 10,000. We've got us lit up like a Christmas tree. We do have a little bit of discontinuity, but that's just because when we get off of the mode, we'll probably get vectors back around to Java, which is going to be the final approach fix, which brings our final. And we need to be at 3,000. Java is our fix before that, which is 3.3 miles from the finals, which is at 4,000. So GSX up and it's our plan. And then we want to go to charts and taxi airport info. So we want to go to I'm going to go to Phoenix and gate A, and we will go to gate A.
American 2133, contact Phoenix Tower on 118.7.
Switching to Phoenix Tower on 118.7, American 2133.
There we go. We're all set up there. And now we're on our way to Chavo. And then Lamo. And at Lamo we can go all down to 7,000, which is here. And then after Java we can go technically down to 4,000. So
Phoenix approach, can we just direct to Golf India Papa Sierra Echo?
United 1132 Heavy, proceed direct to Gibbs. Envoy 3378, turn right heading 100 vectors for the ILS runway 26 approach.
Turn right heading 100.
Right heading 100 for vectors to the ILS runway 26 approach. Envoy 3378.
And here we go. Last time I flew this back into Phoenix, we went way out here. I mean, forever far out here. Before we got turned around and vectored in. So I don't know if that was because I do have the traffic injection on, so maybe that's part of the problem. But don't know. So we're in heading mode, we're on path. We'll go ahead and put us at altitude.
Southwest 1884, contact Albuquerque Center on 125.25.
Switching to Albuquerque Center on 125.25D, Southwest 1884.
And we'll pull us back up to the 7,000. Flight attendants, please take your seats.
United 1640, contact Phoenix Tower on 118.7.
Acknowledged, Captain.
Switching to Phoenix Tower on 118.7 EG, United 1640.
So we're not technically outside the final approach fix yet as far as how far out east we're going, so technically we're still good right now. We're on a heading of 100. Localizer has come in. I don't know if you can identify it. Let's go to lower one, we'll have to turn those on and just see if we can hear it. Should be a doot. So 2 shorts, 1 long, short, long, short, short, long, long, short, long, 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 long. Currently we're about 10.2 away from the ILS, the DME, so guess it's not right down in here. CWJ is what we're tuned to, and we'll be going out past it, so hopefully we don't go too far out.
American 1186, speed 210 knots.
210 for American 1186.
American 3172, contact Phoenix Tower on 118.7.
118.7 for American 3172.
Envoy 3378, turn left heading 070.
Left heading 070. Envoy 3378.
Flying heading at 070, coming up on, intercept the localizer. We haven't put it in approach mode yet because we haven't been cleared for the approach, so once there's the airport that Allegiant flies in from Spokane, and that's the Mesa Airport. So Allegiant A320s fly into there. Flown into that airport many a times, but underneath us. Good look at that airport over there. I'm ready to head back to the airport now. Not far enough away. Let's start swinging us back around.
Envoy 3378, turn left heading 345.
Left heading 345. Envoy 3378.
That was us. We're turning left to heading 345.
Envoy 3378, 12 miles from Jagal. Turn left heading 285, descend and maintain 4,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 26 approach.
Left heading 285. Descend and maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 26 approach. Envoy 3378.
Down to 4,000. VS.
American 1675, turn right heading 095.
It's going down to
American 1675, contact Phoenix Tower on 118.7.
So left heading 285 and we're descending to 4,000. And now we can go ahead and put us into the approach phase. Cleared for the ILS 26 approach, 26. So we are good. We are about 8 miles from Jagal. Continuing to slow us down just a little bit here. And we'll go ahead and speed check so we can go ahead and do first notch of flaps. Flaps 1. Seem to be pretty stable, so we'll go ahead and go flaps 2. Flaps 2 set. And we'll wait for our localizer to be captured.
Envoy 3378, contact Phoenix Tower on 118.7.
Switching to Phoenix Tower on 118.7. Envoy 3378. Phoenix Tower, Envoy 3378. Good afternoon. Established on the ILS runway 26 approach.
We're waiting for the localizer to be captured.
Envoy 3378, Phoenix Tower, roger, continue approach.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, contact departure on 119.2.
There we go. Localizer's been captured.
119.23 Alpha Zulu.
And glide slope has been
Cessna 3
captured.
Alpha Zulu, contact departure on
Get lined up
119.2.
at the runway. Trim is our final approach fix, which we've got about 2 miles to that.
Delta 2274 established on the RNAV-Y runway 26.
Delta 2274, roger. American 3172, contact ground on 119.75. Envoy 3378, Phoenix Tower, wind 080 at 4, runway 26, cleared to land.
Runway 26, cleared to land. Envoy 3378.
Drops 3.
Skywagon 071, cross runway 25 left.
Flaps 4.
Cross 25 left, Skywagon 071.
Flaps 5. Alright. We're all configured for landing. And before landing, flight attendants were notified by any carrier. We've got 3 goon. Flaps are set, landing lights are on, and we are clear to land. Right on glide slope. And we're trending towards a approach speed of 142, trending down. And we'll go ahead and disconnect the autopilot, and we'll hand fly away.
Envoy 3958, wind 090 at 5, runway 26, cleared to land. 26, cleared to land, Envoy 3958.
United 232, contact departure.
Alpha departure. Thank you for your help. United 232.
United 232, negative contact departure on 119.2. American 515, contact departure.
American 3172, hold short of runway 26,
starting to come on.
Cross runway 26. Cross runway 26, American 3172.
Landing lights are coming off.
Envoy 3378, contact ground on 119.75.
Alright, let's go ahead and clean everything up.
Switching to ground on 119.75. Envoy 3378.
Landing lights are all off. Taxi lights are on. Strobe are coming off.
Phoenix ground. Envoy 3378. Good afternoon.
Taxi.
Cleared of runway. Ready to taxi to the gate.
Envoy 3378, Phoenix ground, taxi to Terminal 4 Gate A, 265 Bravo 5, Charlie 5, Charlie, India.
Alright. Straight on out, and we'll go ahead and set our trims. Back to 3.5.
Terminal 4 Gate Alpha 26. Bravo 5, Charlie 5, Charlie, India. Envoy 3378.
Thank you for flying with Envoy Air. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of the captain, first officer, and the entire crew, we wish you a wonderful day. The local time here is 12:17 p.m. If you have a connecting flight, please listen closely. Flight number 232 to Dallas-Fort Worth departs at 1:15 p.m. from gate A12, and flight number 457 to Chicago. O'Hare departs at 1:30 p.m. from gate A15.
And welcome to Phoenix, everybody.
Phoenix ground, American 1469, requesting pushback from gate Bravo 16.
I'm going to get A26.
American 1469, pushback approved, tail south.
It's going to be Terminal A, which is going to be
Pushback
right
approved,
here.
tail south, American 1469.
Delta 514, request pushback. Delta 514, pushback approved. Roger, pushback approved, Delta 514.
Alaska 603, ready to taxi.
Alaska 603, runway 26 taxi via Whiskey Charlie Romeo Bravo 13.
Runway 26 taxi via Whiskey Charlie Romeo Bravo 13, Alaska 603.
American 3172, give way to the company ahead.
We'll give way to the company 73 Max, American 3172.
Skywest 3951, request push and start clearance.
Just gonna come on out.
Skywest 3951, cleared for push and start.
Roger, pushback approved, Skywest 3951.
Jazz 817, ready to taxi.
Jazz 817, runway 7 right taxi via Hotel 1.
Runway 7 right taxi via Hotel 1, Jazz 817.
And right over there is our gate. A26, hopefully nobody's parked there. We will see when we get there.
Delta 514, ready to taxi.
Delta 514, runway 25 right taxi via Delta 8 Echo 13.
Runway 25 right taxi via Delta 8 Echo 13, Delta 514.
Skywest 3951, runway 25 right taxi via Quebec Charlie Romeo Echo 13.
Runway 25 right taxi via Quebec Charlie Romeo Echo 13, Skywest 3951.
Ground Delta 2274, taxi to parking.
Delta 2274, taxi to parking via Bravo 7, Bravo Sierra Delta Yankee 4.
Bravo 7, Bravo Sierra Delta Yankee 4, Delta 2274.
So straight in, following this guy. First Lady. Parking brake is set. Engine number 2 is down. APU is on. Verified it is on. Engine 1 shutting down. And we'll go ahead and turn off these fasten seatbelt signs. And we will ask for some deboarding.
You are currently parked at the wrong parking position.
Oops.
You are currently parked at the wrong parking position.
Whoops. Yeah. We are parked at the wrong one. Alright, there we are. Go ahead and get our GPU connected. Get the wheel chocks put in. Chocks are in. Turn our beacon off. Move this into fasten seatbelt signs and hydraulic pump 3A can come off. And we will be good for unloading of the passengers, so.
Deboarding requested.
And there we go. Deboarding has been requested. And welcome to Phoenix, everybody. Thanks for flying American. And we will see you guys on the next stream. Have a good night.